Alright, what's good, HawkSquad? This is HawkSquad back again, my 7th channel, dropping out HawkBanger React. So, I'm going to check out one of the recaps I missed out on last month, and it's BrandonDTM Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse recap, and his recap title is called How Miles Embarrassed Miguel and the Entire Spider Society. So yes, of course, I've seen Across Spider-Verse twice actually. I saw it the first time when it first came out, and I recently just saw on DT Plus back in June. Seeing this in the movies was absolutely amazing, hugely packed. I saw it was opening night. I mean, everybody at IMAX was having a lot of costumes on, and I was like, oh man, that's such great support, because you know, Into the Spider-Verse is also one of my favorite movies of all time. At least, like, I would say one of my top 5, I would say top 5 or 10 favorite animated movies of all time. Makes me really more excited for Beyond Spider-Verse. Comes out in 2 years, y'all. 2 years, y'all. Like, damn, 2 years is crazy, man. But overall, I'm ready to get into this. So without further ado, let's waste no time. We're gonna check out BrandonDTM Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse recap right here, right now. Let's check it out. When watching, make sure to hit the subscribe button, because I'm trying to reach 500 subs this year, and I get really more serious dropping HawkBanger reacts every single week without any interruptions. And also, please make sure you subscribe to my new gaming channel. Well, not only I do gaming reacts, but in the future I will be doing gaming playthroughs.
It's about damn time.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Before we get started with the video, I just want to say how happy I am to finally have a Puerto Rican superhero. Let alone it be one of the coldest niggas alive, bro. Shout out to all my fellow Puerto Ricans. We up right now. Also, shout out Rio Fine Ass. You can get it anytime. I bet. So the scene opens up with Miguel and the Spider Society telling Miles that his dad has to meet the Woo. And understandably so, Miles is not going for that. He then quickly realizes that this is a fucking intervention. Like, what? Having an intervention to convince your friend to let his father die is actually crazy as hell. They even got my fucking goat, Spectacular Spider-Man, here trying to talk Miles off the ledge. Shout out Spectacular Spider-Man, bro. That's personally my favorite Spider-Man growing up before I got Miles. Peter then says, come on, kid, listen to me. And Miles instantly cuts him off, talking about, stop calling me kid. I am a grown-ass man. Quit playing with me. Miles then tells the whole Spider Society, you cannot ask me to not save my dad. And Miguel, control freak ass, says, I'm not asking, and traps Miles into a force field. While everyone is arguing with each other, Spider-Punk, being the only real nigga, he gives Miles a tip to break out of the force field. Miguel then calls Miles a kid, and he genuinely gets mad as fuck and uses Thunderbolt to break out of the force field, leaving everybody dazed for a little bit. My man Miles instantly hits the dash on their ass, and Miguel's primal instincts must have kicked in, because why the fuck are you on all fours running at a child? And yes, Miles, you are a child. You are 14 or 15 years old. But it's okay. I know what it's like being a teenager trying to like prove to the other adults that you're not a little kid. I get it, bro. So after Miles escapes, Miguel starts the world's largest FaceTime call and tells the entire Spider Society to capture Spider-Man. And everyone is low-key confused because they're all Spider-Man. Look, they even did the thing. And to be fair, he didn't specify which Spider-Man they wanted to go after, so he throws a little tantrum with a hint of Spanish in there. Like, okay, I almost forgot this nigga is half Mexican. They see Miles and instantly start jumping on this kid. Like, goddamn, this ain't even a 20v1. This is like a 20,000 v1, bro. But he somehow manages to get out of that, and my man is bobbing and weaving, looking like prime Saquon Barkley, and gets speared out of thin air by a fucking cat. So these radioactive spiders are just some thotties for real, because they are going around biting any and everything, huh? Because so far we have a pig, a Decepticon reject, a Macy's Day Parade balloon, and a fucking cat. But just wait, there's more. So after this cat nuts on Miles' face, we see a goddamn T-Rex. Like, you cannot make this shit up, bro. Miles continues to move like Beastquake Marshawn Lynch and sticks his size 10.5 stinky smelly ass foot on this motherfucker's burger. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'd be so tight. After a long day of being Spider-Man, I come to the lunch line, get my burger, ready to pay for it and everything, and I have some fucking kid just fucking step on my shit. Oh my god, I'd crash out. Because right there, that is a violation, bro. You do not fuck with somebody and they food. Just ask Phantom fat ass. Shout out Phantom, I love you.
By the way, did Burger King did like a collab with Across Spider-Verse, one of the Whoppers, if I can recall, did they?
The camera pans to this poor bastard in therapy giving a sob story, and like 20 niggas busting that bitch. And I know the therapist is panicking right now because how the fuck is he gonna explain this shit to the insurance company? We cut back to the chase down, and now Miles is a spider monkey on his face. I see what y'all did there, Sony. Stupid ass dad joke, but I get it. We continue, and Spider Cowboy ups the pole on Miles, but this is a hardcore match. Friendly fire is on, buddy. You got 3 more times, and you get booted. Miles ain't going for the disrespect, so he pulls up on bro's horse, face to face. And this nigga talking about to the count of 3 draw. Miles doesn't even let him get the chance to count to 1 and shoots his ass in the face. And then Miles starts riding this nigga's horse, smacking its ass, and nah, this is grimy work right here, bro. But I fucking love it. This is in fact another violation, bro. This nigga embarrassed you and then stole your whip in front of everybody at your job. Like, me personally, I would not let that slide, but I know me and you are 2 different individuals, you know what I'm saying? You a bitch and I'm not. And then we see a spider werewolf and a spider wheelchair person. Like, what the fuck is even going on, bro? These radioactive spiders be horny as hell, biting anybody. Spider Crips does some corny ass joke and snakes Miles, and then we see the OG 1980 Spider-Man old ass, and I ain't gonna lie, hang the suit up, bro. That shit was trash. I still love you though. Miles then enters the local Spider-Man Crunch Fitness, where this nigga is leg pressing a fucking building, and I'm pretty sure Miles just tore every leg muscle imaginable in this man's body, because Miles slides underneath the building clean as fuck, I have to mention, and webs this man's ankles and yanks it, causing the building to fall and turning him into Spider Crip 2.0. Miles continues running, and he just steps on this motherfucker's head, who is just chilling, minding his business, and all these niggas violate the fuck out of him, messing his shit up, bro. Like, I know all of you niggas are not thinking you're gonna make it through, right? You got this nigga with a fucking car, right? You got Spider Car thinking he was gonna make it through, bro. Come on, man. The camera.
That's one of the funniest moments, bro. Spider Car is crazy, yo.
Then cuts to Miles, and we get a fucking Miguel jump scare out of nowhere, bro. Bro, making this script, bro, that shit scared the fuck out of me. I totally forgot. He jumps out of nowhere, bro. Oh my god, bro. He then starts chasing Miles, and then this motherfucker jumps out of a building window, clinging onto a flying car, and Miguel hating ass cuts the web with his big ass Batman arm knives, and then Miss Jess Drew hits Miles with a coup de grace like she's Finn Balor. But hold on, y'all. I know y'all see Miss Jess Drew sexy ass.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Voiced by Issa Rae, by the way.
God, man. This is my first time ever seeing this beautiful black queen. And I cannot lie, she clears all those Spider-Man side hoes. I do not care. Look at the face card, y'all. Never declining. She got the hoops in, nice curly hair, beautiful brown skin, and a little bit of attitude to her. I cannot lie, I'm folding like a cheap 10. Never in my life have I ever been so jealous of a fucking motorcycle, bro. It really should have been me. Gwen sees Miles falling and tries to save him, but Dr. Umar is in this kid's ear, reminding him of what the evil snow bunny did to him. And Miles cuts the web, basically telling her to fuck off. If it's snowing, Miles is not currently going. He then gets caught by the Scarlet Spider and a bunch of others. And this right here is a crazy ass pause right here. But somehow this nigga escapes and falls into an underground city, swinging until he gets snatched up by Peter. And the whole time Peter is trying to politic with Miles and make him hold his baby for whatever reason. And I can't lie, Peter's baby is cute as fuck. I would have held the baby. Why don't I just hold the baby? Miles is cute as shit. But I understand Miles is on fuck everybody timing, so the baby gotta get the same treatment. I feel you. These two are having a deep, heartfelt conversation, but this nigga Peter forgot to turn off his life 360, and Miguel gets the drop on Miles and sends all the troops. Miles instantly gets out of there, and Pencil dives into a gear system, and I can't lie, this hoe look clean as fuck. Maybe it's because of his exaggerated swagger. Can you really believe a fucking like video game reviewer really said that shit? The chase continues back in the city, and my baby Jess Drew starts talking shit to Peter, saying that he was a terrible mentor, and karma really is a bitch, because not even 3 seconds later, Gwen flings her at Miles but misses and gets her motorcycle took while being left up on a bus. My baby, you shouldn't have been talking shit. Miguel's Hall of Fame chase down artist activates, and he starts applying pressure on Miles. And I can't lie, Miguel has one of the coolest character and suit designs of all time. That shit is so tough, bro. Miles webs his face 3 times and double kicks him in the face, but he recovers instantly, grabbing Miles' hand and snatching his Rolex, causing him to glitch the fuck out. Miles then catches this train that is heading to the moon for whatever reason, and Miguel pops out of the train, ripping through it in the scariest way possible, man. If I was Miles, I would deadass be shitting myself because this nigga Miguel is scary as fuck, bro. He then starts clawing his way up the train while talking shit to Miles, and he done triggered the third person narrative trope, causing Miles to deliver one of the cleanest kicks in all of animation history, sending Miguel flying. Miguel recovers quick as fuck, grabbing Miles with his web, pulling him off the train, and Miles channels his inner Puerto Rican side because he throws one of the meanest spider web fastballs I've ever seen, bro. I got Miles clocking in at least 356 miles per hour after that pitch. The Chicago Cubs need to sign his ass, bro. We desperately need a closer. The chase continues, but this time it's in traffic, and Miguel is calling Miles an anomaly, but Miles ain't fucking with the slurs, so he kicks him off. But then this bitch right here snitches on bro, giving away his position. Miguel then goes in for a double elbow with his blades to Miles' head, and bro, I know you want to capture him, but you do not have to kill him to do so. At the end of the day, he is still a child. Miles then smacks his ass with 3 elbows, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, Miguel ate them bitches for real. Shit had no effect. Miguel begins telling Miles that he was never meant to be Spider-Man, and is throwing that anomaly word around a little too loosely, and I don't know, that's making me feel a little strange. He then calls Miles a mistake and choke slams him into the train and takes off his shiesty. Miguel then bangs his head into the train and gets nice and close to my dog's ear and tells him, "You do not belong here. You never did." And I can't lie, Miguel's racist Irish side must have took over because that was crazy as hell. His ass said that with all the fucking hate and conviction in the world. Oh my god. For y'all that don't know, Miguel is half Mexican and half Irish. So technically 2 of the coolest Spider-Man are both Latino. I ain't gonna lie, us Hispanics are up 1,000 right now, bro. Miles then reveals that his plan was to lure all the spider people away from headquarters while charging up his electricity, and drops this banger of a line.
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Nah.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga! You know nothing about this!
After dropping gospel on Miguel bitch ass, he hits him with an almighty push, sending him tumbling down the train. Miles then tells the snow bunny goodbye one last time and flies into the air clean as fuck, turning on his camouflage. But Miguel is not having none of that shit. Bro is a grade A hater, graduated top of his class, and instantly starts chasing Miles again. We cut to Miles sneaking into the facility, turning on the go home machine while invisible, and Spider-Bite starts tweaking out because she does not know what is happening. While trying to figure out what is going on, she then realizes that it's Miles who's doing this, and Miguel comes busting in like the fucking Kool-Aid man with so much rage and hatred on his face. Oh my god, bro, you genuinely think that this man wants to kill Miles. And I just want to say shout out to the animators, bro. Y'all went stupid with this shit. Miguel then begins ripping the portal with
Sony Animation absolutely did an incredible job with this, man. Seriously.
his bare hands, and the camera cuts to Spider-Bite, and she has the chance to restart the machine, but she chooses not to, and Miles escapes. Miguel is genuinely about to crash the fuck out, but what else is new? And yeah, that's the end of the video, y'all.
Alright, W recap, Brandon. W recap. Yeah, man, that entire scene when Miles was chasing away from the whole Spider Society was absolutely freaking nuts. I mean, holy crap, seeing this in the big screen was nuts. So yes, overall, like I said, W recap, Brandon. Keep it great with these, and shout out to you, man. So HawkSquad, that is my conclusion of my HawkBanger recap react to BrandonDTM Spider-Man Cross Spider-Verse recap. So enjoy this, please smash the subscribe button, like, comment, share thoughts. What is your favorite moments in the Spider-Verse movies? Are you, of course, very excited for Beyond Spider-Verse, and do you think it's going to be a great conclusion of the trilogy? And also, despite the fact it's not the only movies coming out, I believe they're going to do a Spider-Punk spin-off, and they're doing a Spider-Woman spin-off, I can recall. So yeah, overall, like I said, W recap, BrandonDTM, shout out to you, man. So HawkSquad, this is the only recap I'm going to do today because, look, I kind of got off schedule trying to get a chance to do all the recaps, but today I have a lot of stuff to do, unfortunately. You know, I had a lot of other personal stuff to do, and it really, you know, kind of interrupted my scheduling. But, of course, all the recaps I missed out on, I'm going to do next week. Hopefully on Tuesday, I'll continue it before I do my new reacts after that. So, overall, I'm ready to get it on, y'all. I'm ready to get it on, y'all. It's September, and I'm so freaking ready for next month so I can tell y'all what I'm going to do, what is going to happen. Big changes on my channel, y'all. So once again, HawkSquad, this is your man Horse Talk, sign out for today. I will see y'all next week for the rest of my HawkBanger reacts I missed out on. Stay fine, this guy. Peace out. Have a great weekend. HawkSquad forever.